Hello! Welcome to, say it with me, FANFIC Flip!
Oh.
What did you just say?
Fan flip.
No, it's FANFIC Flip. We talked about this like 8 times. The last episode was a tiny table, so this time we got the biggest table possible right here, right now, on diners, drive-ins, and dives. Well, it's that time of year again when we waste our lives reading fanfics, but this time there's a twist. If you remember the last episode of Fanfic Talk, episode 14 or whatever it was, some genius came up with the idea of the following. Yeah, you get my idea. We're making better fanfics just off the cusp like this.
I don't want to.
I guess we're writing a fanfic.
No.
Episode 15, the episode where we both just write fanfics for the entire episode. We should do that as like a sub-series.
Read them.
Oh, we should actually make a sub-series where like we both write a fanfic and we both have to read each other's and try not to break.
Fanfic flip.
And so that's how Fanfic Flip was born. And here we are, sometime later. I don't know exactly when.
Put it on the screen.
Yeah, I already put it on the screen. It showed episode 14. Yeah, you get my idea. We're making better fanfics just off the cusp like this.
I don't want to.
I guess we're writing a fanfic.
No.
Episode 15, the episode where we both just write fanfics for the entire episode. We should do that as like a sub-series.
Read them.
Oh, we should actually make a sub-series where like we both write a fanfic and we both have to read each other's and try not to break. So basically, we both tasked ourselves with writing a fanfic over a character from the Mario universe. Geez, what character did we decide to write fanfics on?
Birdo.
That's right. Birdo from the Mario Bros. Series. The famous, beloved character of Birdo. Big Cheese wrote a fanfic, I wrote a fanfic. Neither of us have seen the other one's fanfic yet. I'll be reading his today, and he'll be reading mine. Okay, I guess we can't afford a coin, so we're gonna flip this paddle. If it lands on red side, we will be reading my fanfic first, and if it lands on this if it lands on the other side of the paddle, we will be reading Big Cheese's fanfic. It landed on the red side, which means that I, Dominic, will be reading Big Cheese's fanfic first. For the first time. I'm kind of scared. Cheese, what did you keep in mind when you were writing this fanfic as I look it up? What was going through your head?
Love.
Oh, well, that's nice. You know, nothing weird, nothing bizarre. This is going to be a straightforward, normal story with some family themes. We created an account called Minority of Stars, which sounded pretty realistic. And yeah, Minority of Stars, you know, we have to represent minorities here on this show. Because this is, you know, family show, family values. No. So I see a story here. It's called A Birdo Love Story. Alright, let's read the description that Big Cheese has written. Birdo and Yoshi are on a date in a mushroom kingdom falling into a state of decay. Already the grammar here is exceptional, Cheese. In this wacky tale, we'll meet lovely characters like a purple mustachioed man in purple.
Whoa.
And some toads. That's about it. Anyways, it's obviously Waluigi and Birdo considers leaving Yoshi for him. Hoo boy. So you've already pretty much summed up the entire story.
Yeah.
This is very realistic. Let's see what we're in for. Oh, this was a bad idea. 'Twas a lovely day in the Mushroom Kingdom. Birdo and Yoshi were taking walk into the castle town square, where there were toads everywhere going about their business. I'm already wondering just how many similarities there are going to be between my story and yours. Birdo and Yoshi approached the Mushroom Kingdom bar.
Bar.
Well, of course, the Mushroom Kingdom bar, very popular place.
Dark.
Down dark alley, two toads are seen having a drug deal. Yoshi groans. The last time Peach was kidnapped really did a number on the toads of this kingdom. They grew so angry they went and murdered every single Goomba in the neighboring Goomba woods. They weren't even allied to the Dark Lord Bowser. When they were all killed, the toads discovered a potent powder from their corpses. The toads began to collect this powder and storing it within their head caps.
You know, their little toadstools.
I think that's actually part of their head. I don't think it's a hat.
It kind of like soaks into it.
Oh, okay. I'm not seeing a lot about love yet. When a toad is ready for a dose, he simply shakes his head and breathes in deeply. The powder causes hallucinations, and in extreme cases, it can cause Dayhat. Oh no, not Dayhat.
It's supposed to say death.
I get it. That's very realistic. I guess it gave them a sense of peace while their princess was gone. This kingdom has begun to fall apart while she was gone, and even though Mario has brought her home, I'm afraid it will never be the same again. Is this taking place after Mario Odyssey? Okay, I didn't know if you had thought out a timeline. Birdo stares blankly at Yoshi. Yoshi sighs. Sorry I talked your head off again. I know you hate it when I do that, especially since you can't really form words with your mouth. Cut to Birdo. Birdo makes a few strange noises, that of which no creature in this world could possibly force out of its moth. The two enter the bar and find several toads aimlessly waddling around, bumping into each other while a fire grows in a far corner of the small building. Yoshi and Birdo find the bartender dead behind the counter and casually look through the drinks themselves. Yoshi moans. All of these drinks are spiked with Goomba powder. There's nothing good to drink here unless we want to end up like those fools. Suddenly, Birdo notices a mustachioed man in the corner. I was wondering if he was going to be in it. Casually stealing Al the Toad's coins. After he has drained a toad's life savings from its pockets, he tosses it into the growing flames. Waluigi gives a hearty laugh. Do I have to do it?
Yeah.
Birdo immediately falls in love with him and runs and grabs his hand, and the two leave the bar together. This here is a story of true love. Oh yes it is. Already?
Yeah.
Waluigi gazed into Birdo's eyes.
I've only just now met you, but I feel as if I've known you for a millennia. Come with me, my little Junebug. Let us start a life for ourselves away from here.
Oh my gosh, she's still... Oh, no.
I didn't put quotes there.
No quotes there. I'm sure you did that on purpose.
No, not that one.
Suddenly, Yoshi comes running in. Oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? I feel like I should just stop reading now.
No, keep going.
Hands off my girl, dog. Waluigio quickly...
Oh, what the heck? I didn't mean to do that one.
Your brain was falling apart when you were writing this. Waluigio quickly pull a revolver and shoots Yoshi directly in the head, and Birdo sucks him into her mouth, but slowly begins to choke on his corpse. Birdo slowly dies in Waluigi's arms. A twitching Yoshi tail sticks out of her gigantic mouth. Waluigi points the gun to his head. You just had to do it, didn't you? And quickly ends his life. Oh no. Oh no.
A twitching Yoshi tail.
Of course that ended with suicide, of course.
Yours?
I would never write about something so grotesque. You'll find my story is far, far superior in family values. Geez, that might have been the worst thing I've ever read. I think this is no longer a family-friendly video. But we're gonna keep recording, because there's still a story left. My story. Let's read The Tale of Birdo.
This story takes place in the Mario Bros. Universe. It happens after Super Mario Bros. 2, but before Bowser's Inside Story.
You gotta set the stage. Another court order.
Birdo is out of high school now and living in the Mushroom Kingdom. I do not own Disney or Nintendo. Disney?
Possible Disney appearance? Anything's possible. There are no rules here.
This is it, thought Birdo, as she perched atop the tallest tower at Peach Castle. The day I end myself.
I'm already seeing some similarities here. Few similarities.
The Birdo allowed a crystal blueberry tear to roll down her soft, rosy cheeks. How had it come to this? She wondered, where did it all go so wrong? She remembered. It all began with her miscarriage. She cried and cried on the hospital room floor. Toads came to talk to her. What's wrong, they'd ask. Can't you cheer up?
Toads are also a common theme.
Birdo couldn't cheer up. She could only cry, feeling the snot drippy dropping from her snout. She could not stop the ooze. In the corner of the room, her husband, the highly respected Ludwig of the Bowserlings, covered his face. He could not show his weakness, but he certainly felt it.
Ludwig, what a memorable character.
A flower may bloom too soon, but never forgotten is the tune.
I added poems as well.
But I got news for you, neighbor. If it don't rhyme, it ain't a poem.
Cannot you cheer up? Asked the toads. Birdo felt sick to her empty stomach. Before anyone could speak again, a stream of vomit erupted from the bowels of her intestines.
I don't even remember writing some of this.
Cried the Birdo as chunks of soup and apples spewed forth onto the carpeting. She could not breathe.
It is not funny.
The toad shrieked and Ludwig shouted, No! But the stream of puke continued for what seemed hours. The smell, oh, that wretched damp smell to it all. It made her nostrils burn and twist, for her mouth was as also the nostrils themselves. That which comes from within may be her worst, may be the sin.
What have we become?
Yes.
Oh no. Maybe we should just stop. Why did we do this? Why did we do this? It seemed like such a good idea at the time.
The toads fetched a bucket, allowing Birdo to dump the slime into it. The bucket grew warm as her insides for a moment. Feeling that a warm bucket in her lap, the Birdo felt as if she were holding her small child, the child of whom she lost.
Very sad story.
She pulled the bucket closer, hugged it to her strawberry chest like it could never leave her.
I would never write about something so grotesque.
Baby, she said. She dumped her remaining puke into it. The drippy drops stopped from her mouth. She could breathe again. She didn't want to breathe anymore. Not now, not ever. She wanted to die. Herself.
It is not funny.
Her clothes were in ruin. Her eyes were sweaty and smelled of pukes. She cried and ran away. Ludwig tried to catch her, but Koopa was not fast enough. Birdo had ran track and field in high school. She moved with speed much faster than he could move. I want to be with my child, she shouted over her pink shoulder as she ran away from him. Be with him forever.
Maybe this will have a happy ending.
No.
Now she stood on the bridge and waited 2 jumps. My child! Birdo shouted to the heavens. If God listens to my pleas, forgive thine transgressions. Birdo thought about Mario and Luigi.
Luigi.
Would they miss her? They were her best friends. She remembered when they had teased her in biology class. She remembered the first time she'd seen the movie with them or fought by their side. She remembered her first kiss with him. I thought Ludwig was a...
Well, this is when she was in high school. Things have changed.
No,
I don't know.
The only kiss Birdo wanted was the kiss of death. Why cannot you be happy? Birdo thought to himself. As he stepped to the side. Why?
It's okay. It's okay. She's no. She's...
Bird. Birds.
What? What's happening?
Bird stepped off the ledge. Her body flung down the castle, crashing through the ceiling of Princess Peach. Peach screamed, "Arr!" as Birdo's lifeless body crashed into the floorboards. Her skull smashed open and her entrails fly on the walls. Was great big mess. Falling, tumbling, tumble, tongue. The end.
Whoa, and that's the end of the fanfic flip. Tune in next time. It won't be a next time.
Shake it, baby. Now take that thing, boy. Shake that.
You're saying mine was dark?
What's wrong with mine?
Yours is morbid.
It's it has family values, and it's time that we vote which fanfic was the best. Mine.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't even. What are the rules to this? Are there rules?
know.
What do we do? What happens? I guess that's it. Can I go now?
Is this thing still rolling?
Yeah.
Is this an after credits sequence?
No, she's. Make sure you say smash that like button.
Smash that like button. Do 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 do.
What have I become? My sweetest friend. good hand.